All right, JMC 6000 here for another episode of JMC Garage Talk. And in the garage, we have the Buick, the old Rivera with the 3.8 liter.
I need a new rag.
And in this garage, why? That's a fresh rag. Go ahead, use it. In the garage, my son's car, we're doing his oil change. It's about that time. We usually try and do it every 3,500 miles or around 6 months. And since he doesn't drive it as much, we're doing it about the 6-month mark. It has about almost close to 3,000 miles on this original, not original oil, but when we originally got it, we did an oil change right away, and then we're doing another one now. So I'm doing an oil change, and then also we're going to see some other stuff being done. In fact, we got some upgrades we're going to do to his car here in the garage. Let me show you. We're going to be installing these pile door speakers. Amazon special, but I heard Pile is a good name, so these seem like pretty decent speakers for 25 bucks, and I'll show you what we're replacing, and we're going to have an install video on that, but we're going to be doing those guys right there, and we'll kind of get those on a video. Got the wiring here and the door speaker. We're going to do some modification. We can fit the new ones in with the new speaker grill. Don't know what we're going to do with this part yet. There used to be a whole big grill that was right here, but we since removed that so we can get to the speaker without moving this whole door panel, because removing this door panel can be a little bit of a pain on these older cars. So, and my son didn't want to see those grills anymore. So anyway, I'm going to be replacing these older speakers that are 30 plus years old and need to be replaced. So we'll come back to that, but finishing up on the oil change here, we also topped off his washer fluid since we are in the middle of winter here in North Idaho. It is very snowy out and my garage is not the driest. And we are going to be using today the Fram PH3387A. And then we're also going to be using the SuperTech full synthetic high mileage 5W30 motor oil. Superior wear protection for the high mileage vehicles like this one here, which has 172,000 on it and still running very well.
I just plugged this back in now.
As long as it's done dripping, yes. So we're going to get a shot of underneath the vehicle as my son goes underneath and tries to put the drain plug back in the oil pan in the midst of this.
What happens if it's like minutely dripping? Like it's not like a thin line.
It's just dripping.
It's like a thin line.
Go ahead and put you're good. You can put your drain plug back in. This engine was pretty warm. You always want to, when you're doing an oil change, you always want to do a somewhat of a warm engine. Your phone went flying along with your wallet.
Oh no.
All right, he's getting underneath there.
Check my phone real quick to me.
This is a great garage talk video right here. So after you drain the oil in your vehicle, just like what I'm teaching my son, this is his second time doing it on his car. Make sure it's going to the correct direction, son. You may want to switch it up. You're reducing it now. So.
Oh, come on. Okay.
So you may want to switch that so you can tighten it. There you go. All right. You don't have to go too tight, but yeah, definitely tight on there. All right, now, once he's done that, I'm going to put that on the side there. And now he has to do the oil filter, which should only be hand tight because I believe he put that on last time. So it should only be hand tight, but it's a little bit more of a messier job when doing the oil filter. So I'm going to get another angle as he takes off the oil filter. Again, that's right on, left off, so you should be able to just get a good grip on your hand on the bottom of that filter.
Why not use that special tool that we used last time?
Shouldn't have to, because you should have put this on hand tight. And what's nice about Fram oil filters is they have that grip on the bottom. Okay. Even though many in the comment section are going to roast me for using Fram, there's nothing wrong with Fram, especially on a car that has over 170,000 miles on it and as stout as this vehicle is. So as soon as you get into position. Actually, what I'm going to do is, we got this old,
Yeah, stretch it out for me real quick.
oh, can you grab my flashlight?
Oh, of course.
We got this old quilt we're using, but it is getting pretty soaked under here, so we're going to try and make this quick.
Yeah.
But you don't really need this yet. You need to get the old one off first.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so impromptu video. Let's go.
Gosh darn it. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get down there.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to go fully down on all fours. No. All right, here we go.
Why can I not? Oh, yes. Yes. Got it.
Are you tightening it or loosening it?
What? Okay.
You should be going this way. Yeah, that's the way you should be going. Yep, keep going. It's better if you can just grab it like this. You're not going to get a good grip that way.
Okay.
There you go. Training 101 here in the JMC garage. Is it turning? Oh, we got some turnage going on. All right, you better put that pan in position.
Okay. All right, I got it.
Because oil and water don't mix. As you can see, it is pretty nasty and snowy up in here. Oh yeah, that's some yum stuff right there.
It's hot.
That's good. Like I said, you always want your engine just a little bit warm, maybe even a little bit hot when you change oil. So this way,
I think I overspilled.
just a little. That's okay. You're catching most of it.
Okay, got it.
All right. Well, this is going to be this portion of the video, and we're going to do a pause, and then we're going to come right back. Awesome. All right, we're back. So we're about ready to add oil to this thing, Josiah.
Yeah.
You forgetting something?
What?
Probably forgetting a rag,
Oh.
just in case you spill some. And we want to make sure we want to add right around 4.5 quarts to this engine, and then we'll check it, and then we'll start it. Let it run for about maybe about a minute is all you need to run it for, and then we can go ahead and shut it down. Let it sit for about 30 seconds, and then check it again to see where it's at. This way, oil will go through all the system and everything else, and all right, here we go.
Oh, come on. No. No.
It's fun adding oil.
How much am I adding? Dad, how much am I adding?
4.5 quarts.
Oh, 4.5.
Well, at least your
2.
cooling fan is well lubricated now.
2.5.
Oh yeah, you need to add more than that, but it needs to be down. So that's a 5-quart jug. You need to be down to about 1/2 quart in that jug. Would be 4.5 quarts in this engine. So that's a 5-quart jug.
A bit more.
All right. You still need to add more. You're only down to the 1 quart line. We're using 5W30 oil because that is what the Buick recommends. We probably could run 1030, but it seems to like the 530. Okay, we'll stop there, and we'll go ahead and check it. So, here's what I want you to do.
What?
Don't put that on when you can put this guy, let it drip in there.
Okay.
Now you need the rag, and I would rag up all the mess you did on that cooling fan.
Yeah, I know.
You go down deep in there. And then you should be able to check it and see where it's at. So.
The heck? Where's this? Oh, engine oil.
All right. So what you do there is you wipe it off. You're not going to know what kind of oil is in there just by pulling it out and looking at it right then. What you do is wipe it off first. You stick it back in, and then you bring it out. Then you can look. If you tilt it back like that, you're going to get a false reading. All right, you still got some oil to add. Looks like it's about halfway up on the dipstick, right?
Yeah.
So it looks like you still got some oil to add. I think last time we did this engine takes almost all 5 quarts, even though I think it's rated for 4.5. But in fact, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and start it up. And we'll let it run for a few minutes. Or not even that. We'll just let it run for a minute. Just get everything circulated. Getting circulated all right. And you may be like, John, you're in a closed garage. There are so many vents. This garage is not closed. It is well ventilated. One of my issues with this garage. All right, we let it run for a few minutes. It's not running as well as it could because I have the cap off. There it goes. Alright, Josiah, go ahead and shut it down. We'll let it sit for 30 seconds and we'll check it.
You know what's weird is that old light still works. Oh, never mind.
Oh, it still works. It just only works when the headlight's wrong, which is very unique. That's all right. All right. Should be enough time for the oil to drain back in the pan. Let's go ahead and check it and see where it's at. Remember, wipe it once and then stick it back in. Especially after we had it running. Oil level you didn't even dip it all the way in there.
I did.
You got to dip it all the way in. Like, it has to be like, yes, there you go.
Okay.
Remember, that gives a false reading when you read it like that. It looks like you got to add oil anyway.
All right.
So, more than likely, I would say just dump the rest of that thing in the car. All right. Well, there we go. Oil change completed and successful on the Buick 3800 Series 1 All right, and then we'll come back and we'll do some speaker installations. We'll see how that goes. All right, coming back with the speaker removal.
If you want to show them that other one that we took out, it's probably, oh, it's over on your no square.
Yeah.
Bench.
Speaker removal is in process. There's 4 little screws holding these speakers in. And we trim around the original door panel here. I'm not too worried about the door panel. This one's kind of screwed up anyway. And the other side is it's in decent condition, but anyway, might as well make them look like they match. So, but yeah, what an upgrade. All right, let me show you what we got going on with these new speakers that we're going to have to do. So the new speakers do come with wires. These are the old GM original speakers from 1989.
Got it.
Made in Japan by Delco Electronics.
Wait, made in Japan.
Whoa, there we go. Interesting. These are only 4 ohm speakers. That's it. Pretty decent magnet on them, but again, they're just dry rotted, and they sound really terrible. Also, so we have the red is positive, black is negative. Same thing on the new wire. We're going to use the red would be positive, the black would be negative. Awesome. So we're going to wire the new speakers up, and then we're going to show you what they look like once they're installed. Awesome. We'll be back. All right. So back again. I'll show you one that's installed. And let me show you the originals. Magnet grabbed one of my skewers. Look at that. Sucker is just blown out. The reason why these things were sounding as bad as they were. Wow. Just blown out completely. And then I'll show you what one looks like installed. And then we'll come back and we'll hear what the finished product sounds like. There goes what it's going to look like installed. Right there. Not the best, but hey, it works. It looks decent. And then let me show you what I did with the wiring. And then we'll come back and we'll show you what they're going to sound like. So we use the original pigtail from GM. And I just did some connectors that I had. And that's what it's going to look like. And I just noticed that these pile speakers, are 4 ohms as well as the originals. And they handle a lot more wattage versus the original. So we're going to come back and once that one's installed, and we'll show you what they sound like. All right, we're in the Buick. Just got the speakers installed. There they are. That's 1, 2 by the door, or 2 in each door. 1 in each door, whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyway.
There we go. Now they can see it a little bit better.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and let's hear what it sounds like.
Hold on. Ah, it's so loud. Hold on. I don't think that has enough bass. Hold on.
Oh my goodness. Little vibration in there, but not too bad. And we're still running the stock rear speakers. So there we go. Oil change, front speakers installed in the Buick Rivera. You guys be blessed. Have a wonderful day. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I upload every single Wednesday and Saturday afternoon. Awesome. This is JMC 6000 with my son Josiah in his car with some stuff we've done. And anyway, you guys be blessed. Subscribe for more.